Hi, welcome back to Phenomena, episode 9 of season 2. I'm your host, Mimi Dibbs. Yeah, we're almost done with season 2. Isn't that wild? Crazy. Wild and crazy. We are on, if I'm not mistaken, episode 9, which is one away from the end of season 2. Because there's 10 episodes per season. And then we'll have our Phenomena episode. So, before doing anything, make sure you like, subscribe, follow, and let me know if you have any personal Phenomena stories that I can mention during our Phenomena episode. This week's episode is super important and special because our amazing guest writer and friend of the pod, Griffin, came back and wrote this one. Yay, Griffin! He wrote the 4th episode of season 1, Bermuda Triangle. So he's got some of the good topics, clearly. Before we go any further, Phenomannouncements for this week, I wanted to call out this cute little TikTok shop. And I don't usually buy stuff on TikTok shop because I feel like it's still relatively new and it's kind of a hit or miss, whatever. But I saw this and I was like, wait, this is kind of epic. It's a card. It's a holographic card. There's like a chip thing there, right there. See? But this is just like a sticker that you put over your card. So it's a card, like a card that you tap and pay with. And that's pretty cool because then when I take it out, I pay with a Mimikyu card. See? Look at her. It's so cute. And it came with this little thing. Look at how cute this is. Oh my God. It says, thank you for your support. Oh, PixieLabs. I thought it was really cute. I don't know. That's a very small business thing to send a personalized little note like that with every order. And I thought it was very cute. And so I wanted to shout it out because I thought it was cool and I told all my friends about it. And obviously it makes sense with, our Pokepics and whatnot. So there you go. Check out PixieLabs holographic card sticker things. And they come in all different styles. So there's older, more traditional Poke cards styles, but then there's more modern Poke styles. It's cool. I like it. Some of them are in Japanese too, which is even cooler. Anywho, without further ado, let's get into this week's episode about the Loch Ness Monster. Ooh, we love her. We can't wait to find out more.
Eyes aren't as good as they used to be.
All right, the Loch Ness Monster, Scotland's shyest celebrity. By friend of the pod, Griffin! Yay! Oh, the Loch Ness Monster, Scotland's most elusive resident, and quite possibly the only creature on Earth who's been spotted more times than Bigfoot, and still hasn't landed a Netflix show. Okay, we're doing our girl Ness dirty. Netflix, get on that ASAP, because what are you doing? You're missing out on an opportunity to interview a celebrity. Hello. Or for nearly a century, Nessie has teased the world like a mythical Kardashian of the deep, famous for doing absolutely nothing on camera. Stop. Wait. What's that guy on TikTok who's like, oh my God, I have a thing? No way, you have a thing. Yeah, I have a thing and it's crazy. Oh my God, tell me about the thing. They're so good. But is there truth to the legend? Is something prehistoric lurking beneath those dark, chilly waters? Or is this just a case of mass imagination fueled by whiskey and bad photo resolution? Why whiskey? I wonder if that's going to be part of the theories. Grab your binoculars, crank the bagpipes. Let's go monster hunting in the Highlands. Oh yeah, I forgot this is Scotland. So grab your bagpipes and grab your kilts. And your whiskey, I guess. Is that where the whiskey reference comes in? Probably. There you go. Let's get into the lore. So where did this soggy tale begin? Why soggy? What? Because it's water? Or swampy? So did it originate in the swamps? Loch Ness is a massive freshwater lake. Oh, what? Or loch, if you're fluent in plaid, tucked in the Scottish Highlands. It stretches 23 miles long and plunges nearly 800 feet deep. Translation, there's plenty of room for secrets. Ain't that the truth? So Loch Ness is a lake. It's the name of a lake. Oh, the Loch Ness Monster is the monster that's in the lake. So there you go. Loch Ness. Let's take a trip to Loch Ness. While stories of a water beast date back to ancient times, seriously, there's one from 565 AD where St. Columba banishes a river monster with a stern Christian glare. Nessie didn't hit pop culture fame until 1933. Huh, interesting. Okay. I like it. I mean, that might have been where the river monster thing started, but then obviously it didn't gain fame until she got an Instagram. Duh, that's how it all starts. I'm kidding. That year, a couple reported seeing a giant creature rolling through the water as they drove along the newly constructed Loch Side Road. Newspapers ran with the story, and boom, Loch Ness entered its influencer era. Yes, queen! We love it! Get that bag, girl. Oh my God, I love it. She's so elusive. She's mysterious. We love it. She doesn't just allow all paparazzi to take photos, okay? She's elusive. She'll appear when she wants, okay? She's an influencer on her own time, and we love a girl with boundaries. Then came the photograph. You know the one. Taken in 1934. I actually don't know the one, but apparently it was taken in 1934 by a London gynecologist, because of course. Why? What does the fact that he's a gynecologist have to do with it? Shadowy silhouette poking out of a water like a sea serpent doing a head check. I've always thought it looks like, oh my God, what's this gonna bother me? I always thought it looked like Lapras, and I wonder if that's gonna be today's Pokepic. Ooh, I'm getting ahead of myself, but like, that's how I always, I thought it was like a serpenty head, but then also had like a back or like a turtley back. I don't know. Maybe it just is like a snake, so it was like part of the other part of its body coming out. I don't know, speculation, I suppose. Sorry, summer's coming. Also, we just signed a lease for a new 3-bedroom apartment, and the 3rd bedroom is going to be my studio, so I'm very excited. Things are going to change slightly, so yay. A shadowy silhouette poking out of the water like a sea serpent doing a head check. Dubbed the surgeon's photograph. Why surgeon? He was a gynecologist. What about that makes him a surgeon? The surgeon's photograph, it launched Nessie into international stardom. Book deals, documentaries, except not one on Netflix, clearly. Rude. Tourist shops full of plush monsters. Scotland's GDP may or may not owe her royalties. True fact. Yeah, that's kind of like Mothman, last week's episode, and how Point Pleasant has a bunch of has a whole gift shop dedicated to Mothman. So very interesting. Also, one of our viewers and new Discord member, I was going to say patron, but he joined the Patreon because you need to get access to the Discord. Anyway, Tim is a viewer of the channel. Thank you, Tim. They wrote in the Discord that the part of the Mothman lore, I guess, is that the Shawnee people were brutally murdered by colonialists on the Point Pleasant land, and then so Mothman is like the personification or the manifestation of a curse that the Shawnee people put on the land as a result of what happened to their people. So another interesting theory we did not talk about, but always really fun to learn about. So if you have alternative theories or thoughts as to how certain phenomena occurred, please let us know in the Discord or comment or, whatever. Pick your poison. We have a lot of different ways you can communicate. Anyway, back to the story. Scotland's GDP may or may not owe her royalties. Yes, queen. Is she part of a union? We need to know that. We need to get her part of a union ASAP. She gets her bag. But plot twist, in 1994, a deathbed confession revealed the photo was a hoax. No, the surgeon. Just like he lied about being a surgeon. He wasn't even a surgeon. He was a gynecologist. Men. Just a toy submarine with a fake neck. Boo. Naturally, Nessie fans worldwide screamed fake news and doubled down. Yup. T, sis. T. Since then, there have been sonar readings, grainy photos, and thousands of eyewitness reports. People describe Nessie as a long-necked creature with humps, somewhere between a dinosaur, a whale, and your weird uncle's pool floaty. Huh, why? I don't need that image in my head. Thank you, Griffin. Yeah. What's that dinosaur? Stegosaurus, maybe? I don't know. I feel like I should ask every little boy from ages 5 to 10 what that is, because they all know dinosaurs for some reason. Every single dinosaur that's ever lived, they know. But yeah, the one with the long neck, that's Nessie. That's how I see Nessie. I see Nessie? I see you see Nessie. Okay, anyway. And then I wonder if it has a long neck, but is it all neck? Is it a serpent? She surfaces just long enough to get fuzzy footage, then vanishes. Like your motivation at 3 p.m. on a Monday. Wow. Correct. That hits way too close to home. Wow. Also, Griffin, you're a natural. You need your own show because your writing is chef's kiss. All right, let's get into the theories. Number 1, surviving plesiosaur. Ooh, plesiosaur? Maybe it's pronounced plesiosaur. I don't know. Sometimes the P is silent, like what's the other oh my God, I can't think of any dinosaurs. Pterodactyl. That's the word. Pterodactyl starts with a P. So I don't know about this one. See, this is the cause of all the ruckus earlier. Look at that. Oh, thanks for coming back to my podcast. I'm a cat. You asshole. Now I'm going to have even more cat hair on me. See, like I'm complaining about having cat hair, and this is why. Surviving plesiosaur. This is the Jurassic Park theory. Some believe Nessie is a living plesiosaur, a marine reptile thought to have gone extinct 65 million years ago, but apparently immune to asteroids. Ooh, because she could maybe go underwater. The loch is deep, cold, and isolated, so maybe, just maybe, she's been playing hide and seek for millennia. Why is there only one of her, though? And how long does she live? Is she like the turtle that lives like for 800 years? Maybe. Critics say there's no way a prehistoric species could go undetected for this long. Believers say, shh, that's what I've been saying. We love science. We believe in science. Women in STEM. We love it. And science is usually right. But sometimes it's fun to tiptoe down the rabbit hole while still having clear view of the outside of the rabbit hole, so as to not fall all the way down, so to speak. I wonder if she is just like a dinosaur that survived the initial asteroid, why is there only one of her? Interesting. But she does look very prehistoric and dinosaur-y, so I could see it. Theory number 2, floating debris and logs. The buzzkill theory. Yeah, literally. Many Nessie sightings can be chalked up to drifting logs, boat wakes, or birds. Mothman? Ooh, what? Messing our excitable eyeballs. Messing with our excitable eyeballs. That's, yeah, let's be honest, the log legend just doesn't have the same ring to it. Yeah, boo. If it's just a log, that's, I don't know. It doesn't really explain the photos unless the photos are doctored, but like, doesn't it have a face and a mouth? But then I could also see the whole idea of like, oh, well, if you're looking for something, it's like the whole fairy circles thing. Like if you're looking to see something crazy inside the fairy circles, you might just see something crazy because your eyes are playing tricks on you. Or it's kind of like the placebo theory, I guess, when you like take a sugar pill and you're like, oh my God, I'm cured. But really it was just your mind. So our minds can play tricks. Nice. Theory number 3, seismic gas bubbles. Apparently, Loch Ness has occasional underwater tremors that release big methane bubbles. These can disturb the surface in ways that look monstrous. Oh, and yes, it's possible Nessie is just ancient flatulence. Sorry, Nessie, nothing personal. Yeah, she's just one giant fart. She's just a big old lake fart. Nice. I like that. That might be my favorite theory just on principle, just because it's a fart. And I love it. But yeah, I mean, I could see, how like when water bubbles or like if there's like a big bubble, it kind of looks like it's like rippling. And so people might be like, oh, what's that? What's that? I saw it moving, I don't know. Interesting theory, though. We got to consider all the possibilities, even water gas, even water flatulence. Theory number 4. I want to see how many there are. Oh, there's 5. Okay. Theory number 4, the penultimate, just like we're at the penultimate episode. Ooh, good ring to it. Swimming elephants. That was not on my bingo card, but okay. Here's one for the what did I just read files. Correct. Some experts think traveling circuses may have let elephants swim in the loch. What people saw, trunks sticking out of the water like periscopes. Oh, this theory is actually backed by some zoologists, which raises a bigger question. Who's letting elephants casually swim through Scottish lakes? You know what? Hey, maybe it was a very hot day and they wanted to take a little swim, and I don't know. That's very interesting, especially if it's backed by some zoologists. I like that. That's cute. Little swimming elephants theories. Aw, nice. I'll lock it. Then again, I like anything to do with circus. That checks out. I don't know if the elephants were employed by the circus. Maybe they were just elephants just going about their day and decided to go inside the lake. And you know what? We all have free will, so more power to them. Go off, elephant. Theory number 5, mass hallucination and cultural hype. Ooh. If nothing else, I do think this has some merit into why the Loch Ness monster blew up the way it did. When thousands of people want to see a monster, guess what? They start seeing one. Yep. It's the power of suggestion, plus the fact that everyone's got a camera, a pint of beer, and a desire to go viral. Call it Nessie fever. Symptoms include blurry photos and a sudden interest in sonar equipment. Ooh, yeah. I wonder if like people just got whatever sonar equipment they could buy on like Amazon and then went down in the Loch Ness. It's 800 feet deep though. Oh my God. I mean, I'm sure there's a Loch Ness monster hiding in the deep, dark depths of the Loch Ness freshwater lake. It might just not be the like Nessie that we think of. So interesting. I like it. So, is Nessie real? Scientifically speaking, probably not. No, that's sad. Multiple extensive studies, including a 2018 one that sampled DNA from the loch, found zero evidence of a monster. Okay. Well, what do they classify as a monster? What do they quantify as a monster? Because, like, are they just like, oh, we didn't find evidence of anything, like, weird. And it's like, yeah, well, if Nessie lives in the Loch Ness lake, then her DNA wouldn't be any different than some of the other, like it wouldn't set off any radars or anything or any alarms to say that it's not the same kind of DNA that would be expected. I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, I wonder if there is a monster that lives in the Loch Ness lake that is like a fish, but, like, you know how, like, there's anglerfish? Have you ever seen an anglerfish? They're awful. I've never seen one, but I know that they exist, and I hate that fact. Same with giant squids. Hate that. I hate it. I've said it once, I'll say it again, I'll say it forever. I hate the open sea and the open water. I don't like it at all. I don't trust it. And I don't know if I trust the Loch Ness lake either, even though it's a lake. And I don't know. And it's isolated. Maybe something mutated. I don't know. See, I'm still kind of in the camp of, like, there being potential monster, but not a monster in the sense of, like, it's a cryptid, you know, like a monster in the sense of, like, freaking it's an aquatic creature that's terrifying. And I think that makes sense. But they did find tons of eel DNA. Ooh, like weirdly large amounts. So the new theory, Nessie might be a big old ear with a flair for drama. I hate it, but it makes sense. I just hate it because eels are they're like very Ursula. You know what I mean? Just creepy. Wasn't there also a thing about, like, people didn't know how eels, like, procreated for the longest time? I think it's been, like, figured out now, but it's, like, weird. They only lay eggs in, like, a certain part, and then they go, like, crazy distances. So it took a really long time for, like, scientists to figure out how they even procreated or where they laid eggs, or, like, because they swam for such distances that it was just, like, crazy. They didn't even expect it to travel that far. Eels are wild, and they're kind of a phenomenon in and of themselves. They're gross, in my opinion. And I also don't eat fish, so people that are like, oh my God, eels, yum. I like eel sauce, though. Does that have eel in it? If it does, that's the only eel I'll eat. I don't know if it has eel in it, but it tastes good. It's, like, sweet, though. Odd. I wouldn't think a fish would be sweet. Anyway, I don't eat raw fish, so there you have it. But eel DNA, it's weird that they found a lot, like a large amount of it. And I could see that being, like, a really big eel because it's, like, serpentine, and then, like, especially if it has its little head out and it's like boop, boop, boop. You know what I'm saying? Just comes out. And then the hump is maybe just the other part of it. I don't know. Maybe it was like Finding Nemo, eel version. You should make an eel version of Finding Nemo where she goes up to the surface and then gets photographed, and then people think it's the Loch Ness Monster, but really it's just a curious little eel. Okay, I would like eels if someone make that. So, animators out there, make it. I'll voice her. I'll voice Nessie.
I'm Nessie, the curious little eel. Is that how she talks? I guess that's how, that could be her voice. Okay, I like it.
See, I would like it if that's a cute little story, then I'll back that up for sure. Anywho, does that stop people from believing? Absolutely not. If anything, that will make me double down on the fact that she is real. She's just misunderstood. Because Nessie isn't just a creature, she's a legend, a symbol, a beloved mystery in a world that tries to explain everything. Oh my God. This is poetry, and honestly, we could all use a little Loch Ness magic now and then. If it boosts Scottish tourism, even better. Scottish is actually the one accent that I can't do very well. It's so hard. It's hard to do. It's really hard to do, and I don't even think that I'm like not that confident that I'd even be able to fully understand Scottish people if I went to Scotland, which I've never been, but I've been to Ireland, so I have family there, so they're actually Polish. See, it's maybe just like the eels that didn't, originate in the Loch Ness, and now they're part of the Loch Ness. I don't know. People can move. I love it. I love that she's a legend. She is a legend. She's a freaking icon. We love Loch Ness. Nessie! Nessie! She's the best. All right, so what do you think? Is Nessie a surviving dinosaur, a slippery eel with great branding, or just a very lucrative myth that refuses to die? Whether you're Team Dinosaur, Team Driftwood, Boo, Team Driftwood. I don't like Team Driftwood. Boring. Or just here for the plush toys. One thing's for sure. The legend of the Loch Ness Monster isn't sinking anytime soon. True facts. Yes. And hey, why not go see for yourself? Book a trip to the Scottish Highlands. Scottish Highlands! Grab a thermos and do some amateur monster hunting. Yeah. Let's do it. Loch Ness is stunning, spooky, and surprisingly selfie-friendly. Use our affiliate link, https://expedia.com/affiliate/GZ. Oh no. Could we not make a specific one for this one? Yikes. Well, it's lowercase g, capital Z, capital J, lowercase u, capital C, 1, and lowercase I. So if you stuck around for that long, go plug it into Expedia and see how much you get off, because that'd be really cool and awesome. And I want to go. If you're planning a trip to Scotland or are planning to go anytime soon, definitely give that affiliate link a try, because I think you probably get like a pretty good discount on it. So there you go. Let me know. Let me know if you use it. And I want to go. If you go, take me with you. But yeah, plan your own Nessie hunting adventure. Ooh, we love it. Especially if you're like a marine biologist. You should go and actually like check it out and figure out like if there's like a really, really large eel living there, and then make a movie about it. Like the movie about the little octopus, my octopus friend. That's a Netflix documentary, and you would cry if you read that. Just a warning. Like it's like it's not happy tears, but like it's a very cute documentary. Highly, highly recommend it, because octopi are very smart. I wouldn't put it past eels to be just as smart, because she's getting that bag, honey. Just remember, whether it's Nessie or nothing at all, this mystery seems destined to remain, for now, securely kept under lock and key. Ooh, I like, pun intended, I like what you did there. Lock and key, Loch Ness Monster. Lockie from season 3 of White Lotus, which I finished finally. Yeah, I guess she doesn't say pop or no, but like she has there's a, I don't know, like a video of that actress, Victoria something. She was saying how she got into the North Carolina accent and then would do things like pop or no. Great show. Highly recommend it. White Lotus. All the White Lotus seasons are non sequitur. Like they're not non-sequential. I don't know if non sequitur is the right word for that. Non-sequential. They don't like follow. I think there's like one recurring character from season 1 to season 3, but I haven't seen season 1. I've only seen seasons 2 and 3, and it's all different characters, and there's only like one recurring character, and you don't have to know anything about it. It's just like a fun little Easter egg. I can say now that I have finished the finale of season 3, and Lockie is one of the guys. So, interesting. Interessante. All right. This week's Pokepic. Drum roll. It's Lapras. I knew it. How did I know it? I called it. I mean, every time I think of Nessie, I think of Lapras. I feel like Lapras was created as a result of the Loch Ness Monster. Just like Obama Snow was created by like the Abominable Snowman, right? Right? Come on. They've definitely pulled from like cryptids and lore of this kind to inform their Pokemon for sure. And Lapras she's one of the 120, right? Isn't she like she's great. I love Lapras. Hell yeah. I am clairvoyant. I literally called it. I'm so happy. Original entry. A Pokemon that has been overhunted almost to extinction. It can ferry people across the water. Aw, she's known as the transport Pokemon. What? Updated entry as of Pokemon Moon. These Pokemon were once near extinction due to poaching. Following protective regulations, there's now an overabundance of them. Oh, I love that. That's so hopeful. See, it's kind of like going back to the whole idea of like there's only one Loch Ness Monster left and she's the last of her kind. I don't know. I love that. That's sweet. I like the idea that in Pokemon Moon, due to protective regulations that actually worked and, kept them from going extinct, there's an overabundance of them now in the Pokeverse. I love that. So sweet. That reminds me of like Tasmanian devils. Are those are already Tasmanian devils? They're not extinct, are they? They're endangered. Tasmanian devils. What was that like? There's that one like tiger that's gone extinct, I think, or that looks like a tiger. Maybe it's like an early version of the tiger. I don't know. Don't hunt animals. Fun fact, if you take anything away from this, good luck catching Nessie, first of all. You can't hunt them to extinction. You can't even catch her. You can't even get a clear photo of her. I think she's fine. Yay! I love that Pokepic. What a good Pokepic. And what a good episode. Thank you so much, Griffin. You're a lifesaver. It's such a joy and pleasure to read your work As always, it's so good, so well written, so funny. You need to literally write a show, please. And thank you, because your writing style is just amazing. It's amazing. Chef's kiss through and through. As I kind of mentioned earlier, we have a Discord that you can access through the Patreon. We have a free tier, and you can get access to the Patreon just from the free tier. There's also a $2 tier and a $5 tier if you feel like you want to support Phenomena in any monetary way. No pressure, because the free tier will get you access to the Discord, where you can tell us all about some fun additional lore that we might have missed on the episodes, like Tim did with the lore about the Shawnee people for the Mothman episode. So thank you so much, Tim. Appreciate you. Gilgamesh on Discord. We also have an email, phenomena.cases@gmail.com. Feel free to email us with your Phenomena episodes. I'm already starting to compile them because we're nearing the end of season 2 already. Whoa, crazy. We're going to do episode 10 and then the Phenomena episode. Then we're going to take a 1-week break and then come back with season 3. Strong, and we're going to come back strong and better than ever. Heck yeah, dude. I'm pumped. It's so exciting that we're almost done with 2 seasons of the show and going into a 3rd. And thank you guys so much for sticking through it with us and continuing to come back and enjoying our episodes and engaging and commenting and subscribing and all the fun stuff. I appreciate you so, so much. Thank you. The show would be nowhere near as fun to do without you guys to engage with, interact with, and come back every week for. Yeah, new episodes come out every Wednesday at 6 p.m. PST. And next time on Phenomena, we'll be talking about the Tao's hum. I don't know what that is at all. I found it on a list of phenomena. So there you go. I'm excited to find out. We've had a couple of ones that have gone over themes, or like the subjects of our episodes have been pretty well known, i.e. Mothman, Stonehenge, Loch Ness Monster, Beta B to B. What a set. But yeah, going into kind of a more obscure one for the season finale, the Tao's hum. I'm interested to find out more because it kept coming up on like a bunch of different lists that I was looking up. So it's gotta be something interesting. It's definitely a phenomenon in its own right. So come back and let's learn about it together. And remember, you can always explore the rabbit hole without falling all the way down. Stay vigilant, be safe, and if you spot the Loch Ness Monster, send a photo to phenomena.cases@gmail.com. Thank you so much. See you next week. Bye.